Hello, everybody. I greet you all according to your various time zones. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everybody watching us from different parts of the world. My name is Christiana, and I am the face behind Christiana B Digital. Today, myself and my amazing business partners, all the way from the UK, we are here to educate, to entertain, and also to inspire you like we always do every week. Last week we came online and we spoke about a particular topic. Today we are here again with another interesting topic for everyone across the globe. So we encourage you to sit tight, grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, orange juice, pineapple juice, apple juice, your popcorn, your snacks, your plantain chips. Sit down comfortably and listen to us. But before I proceed, I'm going to do a short introduction about myself and I'm going to pass it to the rest of my business partners. Like I said, my name is Christiana Babatunde and I am the face behind Christina B Digital. I am originally from Nigeria, but I live in the UK, and by the grace of God, I am a proud digital business mentor, a proud digital business owner, and also a proud digital business consultant. And I help people, most especially immigrants like myself, to set up an online business where they can earn from legitimately from the comfort of their own house from any part of the world. So, our topic for today is building a legacy through an online business. So, before we dive into it, I'm going to allow Sister Yinka to introduce herself, followed by Sister Omani. Thank you so much for following us. Thank you, Sister Yinka. Take it away.
Thank you, Sister Christina. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody, wherever you are watching us from. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for all the engagement. We keep, bringing out all this engagement. So we need you, bringing out this content. So we need you to engage more, share to whoever would like it and all that. So thank you so much. My name is Inka Georgiae. I reside in the UK. I'm a mom of three, and I'm a portfolio management analyst and also a very proud digital business owner. And just like what the sister Christiana said, I educate, inspire, and motivate people on how to start their own online business from the comfort of their homes. Thank you, Sister Christiana.
Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be globally. This is your girl, Mama Ane Oyerinyola Ijiwumi, originally from Nigeria, but I based in UK as well. A mother of four, a grandchildren of three. I'm a business owner, digital business, as my colleague have already said. I'm a childminder, registered childminder. I'm a healthcare worker because you have to judge from one place to another to make the ends meet together to what we are here to come and say. So that's why we say don't stay on one income. So I'm a mentor and I'll assist people to start their home business online. So I will guide you up as soon as you are ready to get on board with us. Thank you, Sister Christina.
Okay, thank you so much, very much, Ma. Thank you. That was so quick and that was so amazing at the same time. So, like I said, our topic for today is building a legacy through an online business. I understand the fact that we all know what an online business is. So, my key point in this topic is legacy, building a legacy. So, before we start the topic, I want us to I'm going to familiarize us to what we called legacy or what I mean by legacy. According to my research, I discovered that legacy means creating something enduring that can be passed on. Legacy simply means creating something enduring that can be passed on. And for this topic today, we are going to be using Coach Pauline, who happens to be an amazing mentor and also an amazing coach who had just hit a huge milestone in our business community. If you followed us, we We posted our flyers everywhere. We celebrated her because that milestone is where everybody everybody eyes is, because everybody just wants to be there. But by the grace of God, with the help of God, she was able to get there last month. So it means that God has helped her through this business to build a legacy, not just for herself, but also for our generation. Because the topic says, sorry, the definition said creating something enduring that can be passed on. It means that what Coach Pauline had, the milestone that Coach Pauline had attained can be passed on to generations. It's going to be from one generation to the other. So I want Sister Yinka to tell us our own view about this. Then we continue. Thank you so much, Sister Yinka.
Thank you, Sister Christiana. Yes, our business is a way of building generational wealth. We always say that it's transferable, and that is what I love most about this business. If you are tired of it and you think, well, I'm no longer interested, because you have built an empire already. Your children can, take over. So, just way of building, that's what we mean by building generational wealth. You are building a legacy. And this business, this amazing business, is top notch. It gives us that opportunity. Just like Sister Christina said about our coach, one of our business partners, Coach Pauline. She's the third Nigerian that attained that milestone. For life, that is what she will be on. The milestone is getting minimum of $5,000. It's a fixed amount for the rest of her life. If she decides another 10, 20 years that she just wants to stay back, her children can take over and they will continue in that line as well. They continue earning that 5,000, and that's the minimum. There's other commissions and bonuses on top of that. Just this last month that she attained that, she earned about almost $60,000 through this business, through the effort that she has put in this business. And that is what we are also aiming. Our eyes is on that goal. We want to get there. We want to reach there. And how do we get there? Is by, taking that first step, taking that bold step. That was what Coach Pauline did 4 years ago. She didn't know how. She just believed in the process. She trusted herself. She said, well, I'm going for this gold. Whatever it takes me, I'm going to put my all. It might be rough in the beginning. Something new, something you are dabbling into. Definitely it's going to be rough. But as time goes on, once you believe in yourself, you believe in your capabilities, in your capacity, and you put in all the work, you trust the process. Definitely, you reap it. And she has started reaping it now, even way before she reached this milestone. And here we are now. We are leveraging on the success of this amazing milestone that she has reached. You can do it. We can do it. She doesn't have 2 heads. She has 1 head, just like you and I. So all that it requires is just take that bold step. Don't just fold your arms. Like we always say, don't just fold your arms. If you see an opportunity, grab it. This is a game changer. It's a life-changing business, life-changing opportunity that you don't want to miss. We've told you several times about how amazing this business is. It is profitable, it is viable, and it is legit. Anything that you pay taxes on shows how legitimate it is, shows the government is aware of it. Not in UK alone, not in USA alone, not in Canada alone, not in Germany alone, over, worldwide. Anywhere you are running the business, your government is aware of it. And that is why we show our faces. It's attraction marketing. We are no scammers. Scammers don't bring out their faces. That is why when we ask you to join, we'll tell you that once you pay $149, it's refundable. We're not going anywhere with your money as long as you don't want it, you are not interested. Within 30 days, as long as you don't book your coaching call, you get your money back. So it shows the legitimacy of the business. It shows the honesty, how truthfully the business is. It's black and white. Whatever I will tell you, that is how that's what you discover when you get it. You just need to plug into the system, and it requires minimal or no effort at all, because we have fantastic video-based training that you can watch and learn at your own pace. And we have um, automated system that does everything for us in the background. The only thing that you are doing is just put in 1 hour or 2 hours daily, and that's it. 90% of the work, the system has done it for us already. So we've got professionals and non-professionals, and you don't even have to have any IT experience. You don't need to have any educational background. Anyone and everyone can do this business. It's for all and sundry. As long as you are desperate for a change, you want to change the trajectory of your life, you want to upgrade your lifestyle, you want to live the dream life that you desire, then this business is for you. Don't just sit down. We are in the 6th month already. Last week was, I think, 1st or 2nd of June. Today is the 8th of June. June is going gradually. By the time you know it, the year has come to an end. We need to be intentional. Even if we've been lackadaisical in the past years, in the past months. This time, we need to do something different. We need to change the way we are doing things, change the narrative. 9 to 5, 12-hour shift, 14-hour shift. It's not you can't build a legacy through that, because you can't pass it down to your children. In the definition that Christina gave, you said something you can do that is enduring. You'll be able to pass down to future generations. Your children take over years down the line. They also take over and pass it down to their children. So it goes on and on like that. But your 9 to 5 job, you can't transfer it. There is no guarantee there. We've always said that there's no guarantee in your 9 to 5 or whatever job you are doing. No matter how great you are, the best employee you are, they will just give you a medal for long-standing service and all that. If they want to yank you off, they're not going to think twice about it. They will just tell you, sorry, we no longer need your services. And that's it. There's nothing you can do. You just pack your things, leave the desk, and that's it. But if you own your business, nothing can happen, because it's yours, it's your empire, and your children owns it. If you decide to no longer interested, your children can take over. It's your business, it's in your name, nobody's name. My business is mine, Sister Christiana's is ours, Sister Umani's is ours. Nobody can take that away from them. So you just have to take that bold step. That's what it requires, taking that bold step. Sometimes we have fears, we have doubts, we are skeptical. It's natural. We all had fears when we wanted to do this business 2 years ago, but here we are today. We are enjoying it, and that's why we're also encouraging you. We are not forcing you, because some people like their comfort zone. You can't blame them. Some people are comfortable, but if you are not comfortable, if you are not happy, you want to change the situation, then try this business out. It's not like I said, we are not forcing you, but it's still better to try something and fail than not to try at all. So if you are desperate for a change, you are just like I am. I'm tired of my 9 to 5 job, because I don't have a choice. I'm not at the milestone I want to reach yet. So that's why I'm still, doing my main job and this business, which is my plan B. As time goes on, when I get to where I'm aiming at, my plan B is going to become my plan A. And that is what everybody in this business are planning. That is why we joined this business, because we are tired. I'm tired. If you are not tired, I'm really, really tired. But I don't have a choice. Even though I work from home, most of the time. But the thought of me that I need to log on at 9 a.m., I can't even see anything that is going to disturb me not to log on at 9 a.m. If I'm not logging up at 9, I need to call them and tell them that, sorry, I'm running late or whatever. But because I know, it's a work, it's my job, I have to do it anyway. So I have to log on, even though I'm working from home. 5 p.m., I log off. It's the same pattern every day. But if you have your own business, you are the one calling the shots. You won't be rushing to log in at 9 a.m. No. Anytime you log in, you can do your work at any time. Nobody's micromanaging you. You do your work 1 hour, 2 hours, and that's it. Compared to my 9 to 5, that is 8 hours. I only take a break in between, because I'm still answering to some people. But in this business, you're not answering to anybody. You are your boss. You are your own servant. You are the one doing everything, and you can do whatever you like. Run your business around your family. If you have young kids and all that, you have work-life balance. Drop your kids off at school, come back and do your 1 hour, 2 hours on the business. Before they return home, you're finished. So you have work-life balance with this business. So it's really, really something you should look into, especially we in the diaspora. If you are tired of your situation, you work all day, all night. At the end of the day, there's nothing to show for it. At the end of the month, your account is already bleeding before the following month comes. Then you have to take that bold step. You have to take that decision. We're not going to force you, like I said, but the decision has to come from you. But if you are not tired, you like the way you are, that's fine. You don't have to join this business. But if you are passionate and you have that zeal and you want more, because this business is about wanting more, challenging yourself, leaving your comfort zone, then why not try it out? So this is where I'm going to end this, Sister Christiana, so I can give Sister Umai to, talk about the business more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma. Sister Umani, we'd like to hear from you, Ma.
Thank you, Sister Chris. Sister Yinka have already said a lot about what about the business all about. What I want to add together is that in this world, you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, and we don't want to be in rock bottom. Just like I always say that you don't want to be in rock bottom. You have to start. When I introduce myself, I say I'm a healthcare worker. I registered as a childminder, registered childmind for the government in this country, and I'm still doing the digital business. You can see I'm just chopping from one place to another that I want the money to be gathered together so you can be able to sustain what the life I really want. But if you had this particular job that we were talking about, you can do it globally. Remember, if I'm saying I'm traveled and I'm doing the work I'm already mentioned earlier on, I can't take time either to any country. I have to be in this country to do it in my own, even though I registered there. Now, healthcare worker, I have to go out to the nursing home, in the hospital to go and do it. But this one I'm talking about now, I can do it globally, anywhere. I can tell I'm going on holiday tomorrow and I just only pick my passport and I pick my card and free to go. And when I'm still there enjoying myself, my business is still running underneath. And you are seeing the life of legacy, and we want to see the luxurious life you want to live. We are talking about Sister Pauline that have just a Nigerian woman that just get to the milestone. They say 4 years ago. When you are serving people, even you serve people, I've worked for 14 and a half years. At long run, they told me that they don't need me any longer. So this is the reason why they let me go. But if it is my home business, they won't do that to me. So this is the reason why we are asking you to come and join us and see what we are doing. It's black and white because we are paying tax for the government and government approve. And this one is training basis as well. So far that you are teachable and you know what you are doing, you are free to go. And I always say that as soon as you know how to do copy and paste, you can do this business. You don't need to go to Cambridge before you can do it. And mind you, Rome is not built in a day. We don't say as soon as you get today, you start today, you are getting any on it. But you can, as soon as you have the follower on either your TikTok, any platform on your website. So on your either Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So as soon as you have the people that have been following, it will be easier for you because they know you already. So this is attracting marketing, and that is the reason why we are employing you to come and join us. You see, the sister that have worked for 4 years now, it's not a joke. She get up, she come online, or she talk to people on daily basis. That is why you say you have to show up, you have to tell people what you are doing, let them know the way the thing works. So you can't just, even when you rent a shop, you put the good there and you lock it out. And you expect people to come and meet you in the house for you to be able to sell for them. It can never work. But as soon as you do this business now, you have put something at the side for your generation to come. We are talking about $5,000 on monthly basis. That is not include the benefit that is still going to get. Then we call it bonus. Imagine you have bonus, or maybe somebody people join you, 10 people or 12 people join you at the month. That is another bonus for her to get. So don't let us keep on talking and keep on repeating what we have already said. So we want you to come and see what we are doing. It's black and white. In our own country, where we come from, if you are selling to Hausa people or even our Nigerian people, that they hear what you are saying in your own language, come and buy this medicine. I use it and it's good. I do. They will ask you, what exactly did you use it for? Is it work for you? When you, yes, it's work. That is the thing why they say the medicine we are asking you to come and see now with your two koro eyes or with the black and white. We have used it. We are using it. It's work for us, and it still continue to work for us. So you have leverage. Come and see the way people are buying houses. They are buying car. They are even turning it to estate business. So that is which means that only one business, you can't even say this is what you are going to bargain on. So continue to see what we are doing and join us to come and mingle with us and let us wash our hands together and grow up together and mingle and be successful together. So this is where I'm going to drop the curtain or to stop. Sister Christiana, over to you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I just want to appreciate you all. Thank you so much to all our amazing speakers. That was so spot on. Sincerely speaking, I was able to get a lot of important information from everything you just said. And the fact is, I'm not going to be bothering us with so much of discussion because everything you said, they were fact, they were real, and they are what people are actually passing through. I'm just going to be buttressing more on one or two points I got from your conversations. And I'm going to be starting with Sister Umani. Sister Umani was giving us an example of herself. She said she has been working for 14 years and now she joined the business again, working for herself, working for someone else. And now again, she saw the business and she was still much interested and she joined. Whereas we have somebody out there who was a nurse. I told us the other time that we are using Coach Pauline as an example. She was a nurse then, but when she joined the business, she had to quit. She fired her boss and she focused on her business. And within 4 years of her joining the business, she was able to attain that milestone. The milestone where you'll be getting a lifetime bonus of $5,000 every blessed month, excluding other bonuses. Just imagine 14 years and 4 years. I just want us to compare and contrast. Does it make sense at all? This is a question to everybody under the sound of my voice. Just imagine the fact that you are not reporting to anybody. Like Sister Inka said, nobody, you are not reporting to anybody. Nobody is telling you to clock in or clock out. You know what to do. If you travel, you have your own time freedom. You carry your system around. For instance, some jobs, they are not mobile. You need to get to the location before you can discharge your roles and responsibility. For instance, if you're a doctor, you don't expect your patients to come and meet you in your house. You need to go to their house or you go to the clinic or to the hospital before you can attend to them. Whereas this business, you don't have to do that. We have the ability to speak with different people from different parts of the world just through the internet, through social media. That is it, with the help of our system, our phones, and also an internet connection. The fact is just that I just want us to have a rethink because I don't think we have anybody out there that loves suffering. Whether you are working or not, you want to enjoy your life. Nobody wants to go through stress. But the fact is, when you see a soft life and a hard life, you should be able to think and pick your own. The Bible says, I have given you power to choose between life and death. So, will you see death and pick life, or will you see life and pick death? It's just up to you. But today, we are just telling you that there are better ways of doing things. Your 9 to 5 is good. Don't get us wrong. But we have abundance here. The fact, that is just a fact. By the grace of God, last month, I got a commission through this business. And I was just imagining that, just like that. Just 4 figures, just like that. I'm a very private person. I do tell people the fact that I am online does not mean that all my life is on social media. You need to apply senses. People are there. Coach Pauline, she's an easygoing person. She was just there doing her things and she was able to get that. I'm very sure if she was still in a nursing job, she will still be where she is because she rely on paycheck, like let the money come, let me pay my bills, my house rent, and continue with that pattern, not knowing that there is more. So we are just encouraging you that no matter your situation, whether you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a judge, you're a pharmacist, there is always more. So your current situation is not the end of life. Break the pattern. Your 9 to 5 is good, but this 9 to 5 cannot be passed on as a legacy to your generation. Or have you seen any 9 to 5 or any government worker out there that had passed his or her 9 to 5 to any of his children? It doesn't work that way. So the difference is that Coach Pauline had done all her own assignments. She has done all the stress, all the work, all the sleepless nights. She has done everything. The only thing that children are coming to collect now is just the bonus. That is it. Whereas if it was 9 to 5 or 8 to 8, that child will have to start all over again. I mean, from ground zero. So these children, I mean, our children, our generations, they are not starting from ground zero. It means that the mother, who is Coach Pauline, had tilled the ground, planted the seed, nurture it, and watch it grow. And now they are reaping. So the fact is, if you don't plant a seed, you cannot reap. So we just want you to have a rethink, no matter your age, whether you are 25, you are 18, you are 30, you are 40, no matter your age, you need to have a rethink. But the fact is, this 9 to 5 or this 8 to 8 job we are talking about, some people are not even sure about their pension. You know, you are working round the clock, packing ships, doing this, doing that. Some people are not even sure of their pension. Just imagine you. So do you want to get there before you start thinking of how you want to live your retirement age? How? It doesn't make any sense. And here in the UK, according to my last research, the money they give pensioners here is not up to £300 every week. It means that they are not collecting up to £1,500 every blessed month, and they will need to pay for their house rent, their water rent, or any other rent they are owing in one way or the other. So we just want you to have a rating now that you are still very strong, now that your bones are still very active, now that you are still very agile. You can move from point A to point B without any issue. You know, this is the right time for you to build your own legacy so that your generations to come will look back and they will say, oh, thank God for mommy. Thank God for mommy. Thank God because our mom was able to take this very bold step. If not, we would have been suffering. So we don't want us to introduce those stress that we pass through as a mother to our children. We want their own lives to be far better than our lives. That is the prayer of every good woman out there. They want their children to be more successful than them. So how do we do it? It's not about education alone. No, there is more to that. All these houses you are seeing, they will all get, they will collapse one day. They will become outdated. You know, we have new designs, new structures, and all of those things. They'll become old, but this legacy will be for life. Imagine you getting $5,000 every blessed month, whether you work or whether you don't work, the money will just keep coming for the rest of your life, and you can also pass it to your children. It's going to be from one generation to the other. It means that you've helped your generation to break that yoke, that pattern, that cycle. You've broken the pattern in your generation. So we are encouraging you, try and help yourself. Enough is enough. Today is day 8, like Sintanika said. What have you achieved this month? Ask yourself. Look at your bank account. How much do you have left after deducting all your bills, allowances? How much do you have? Are you still relying on your bank, your credit card, or what? Are you borrowing from families or friends? For how long will you do that for? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. If you cannot find an answer, it means that something is wrong and action need to be taken. If not, that is how everything is going to be. So, and Ade says, a word is enough for a while. So we are going to leave you on this. But before that, I'm going to allow Sister Yinka and Sister Umani to tell us how people can contact them in case we might want to join the business. Thank you so much, Sister Yinka. You can take it away, ma.
Thank you, Sister Christiana. Yes, if you want to join the business, you can join any one of us. You can't join the three at the same time. So if you want me to become your mentor, my website is on the screen there, which is www.onlinecardrojai.co.uk. So just register with your name and valid email, and you'll be able to have access to our 90 minutes complimentary webinar. And you can also send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. My name is Olayinka Durojai Digital across the board. And if you want to have a chat, I'm always available on my WhatsApp. WhatsApp and business calls only. And it's +44 7405 976 354. Thank you, Sister Christina.
Sister Umani, it's your turn, ma. Thank you so much, Sister Yinka.
Thank you, ma. If you want to join through me, my website is across the board on the video that we are doing now. And if you want to get in touch with me through the WhatsApp, is +44 7984 022 181. If you want to join me to send a message to me through the Facebook, you can see me there, ofilinternational.org. Humane Oyeriola Ejiwumi. Until we come your way again, thank you so much for joining us.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, ma. All right, amazing viewers. If you want to join me or you want me to be your mentor, all you need to do is to send a DM to any of my social media and on TikTok, on Instagram, and also on Facebook. And my handle name is Christiana B Digital. You can also reach me on +4478 310484 on 83. In case you want a chat, you can call me or send a message as well. And also, if you want to register directly, please feel free to go ahead on www.christybabs.com, put your name, your email address, and get started. Thank you so much to all our amazing viewers. Thank you for taking your time to listen to us today. We are very certain that you've been able to derive one or two meaningful points from this short discussion of ours. Till we come your way again, we wish you an amazing week. Have a good one. Sister Yinka, thank you so much for coming. Sister Umani, it's so good to see your face, and I hope you all have an amazing week. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.